everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm not here with a project or a stitch today. I'm actually here to teach you some of the basics of crochet. So some things that you may need to learn as you progress, and some things that you may just need to learn to be a very beginner. So over the next few weeks I'm going to be doing kind of a crochet beginner series where I teach you each individual beginner stitch. I'm going to teach you in this video how to make a magic circle, which is a little bit more advanced than beginner, but it's something that you will need to learn, and also how to make a slip knot, which is something that you use in a lot of your crochet projects. So these two things start off your projects in crochet, so you need to get to grips with these before you can move on. And then in another video I'll teach you some of the basics, like how to chain and how to double crochet, then how to treble crochet, and so on until you have the full journal of crochet stitches that you'll need to know for a beginner. So if you are interested in this, keep on watching and leave me a comment down below if you're excited and ready to start learning crochet stitches. So beginners, hello and welcome to this little crochet and knitting community. I hope you're all doing okay and I hope you're excited to learn. So let's get started. Okay then, so I'm going to be going step by step, very slowly, so that it's super easy to follow and you can do it. So grab any ball of yarn. If you're beginning to crochet, then you should have a few balls of yarn, but any will do, but just grab your yarn. And we're going to start by learning how to make a slip knot. So a slip knot starts off your basis for knitting and for crochet, but they are started in a slightly different way. Today we're going to start with the crochet, because in knitting you would leave a little bit of a longer tail, but in crochet you only need to leave a short amount of tail. So the ball end of your yarn is the end that is coming off your yarn and you keep pulling through, that's attached to your yarn. And the tail end is the loose end that you're going to work with now. Okay, so you can make a slip knot in so many ways, and as you progress you will find the way that you find comfortable. I do one now that is quite confusing to teach, so I teach a way that's super easy to see and that everyone can do. But of course you can find your preference as you do it so often. So all you're going to do is leave a little bit of end just so that you have some space to work with, and you're going to take your yarn and you're going to just make a loop. So this is the first thing you do, so just cross one side of the yarn over the other and you should end up with a loop. Okay, so you have your tail end, which is the end that's not attached to the ball, and you have your ball end in front. What you're going to do to create your slip knot is you're going to grab through this loop. It can be quite fiddly, but you're going to grab through this loop right here, and you're going to grab the ball end of yarn and pull it through like so. And now you have your slip knot. So a slip knot is really nice for crochet because it can be made bigger and it can be made smaller by just tugging on the end gently like so. And there you have your slip knot. So I'm going to show you once again just so that you can get to grips with this. So leaving a small length of yarn, you're going to cross your yarn one over the other like so. Then you're going to grab through your yarn, the loop that you've made, grab the ball end and just pull it through. And then you can make it smaller and bigger. And then all you do from there is insert your crochet hook and gently slide the slip knot up so that it's tight on your hook, and then you begin crocheting, which I will teach in a different video. But hopefully you've got this. Don't be afraid to go ahead and rewind. But I've just shown you slowly twice, so go ahead and rewind and practice your own way of making your slip knot. it should be able to be made bigger and smaller by gently tugging on the ends. Okay then, so now you have learnt your slip knot, and this is what you need to learn to begin many of your crochet projects. And now we're going to learn another way that you can start your crochet project, and this is called the magic circle. Okay, so the magic circle is something that we use in crochet when we're working in a round. So I've done a few videos on this, one with the baby beanie hats and another with just working in a round. But I thought I'd make a separate video that goes through it really slowly, because this can be very tricky to see and to understand. So the best way for me to explain it is to show you, but I am going to try to explain it as we go along. So this is a little bit of an advanced way of starting in a round. You can start with your slip knot and chaining, which I'll talk about in a different video, but this is a nicer way that you're going to start working. Okay, so you're going to take your tail end again, just like we did with our slip knot, and we're going to start wrapping it around our fingers. So we're going to use our 3 middle fingers to wrap around, and we're going to grasp the yarn between our pinky and our ring finger, like so. Our thumb's not going to be doing anything with this, it's just these 4 fingers and your crochet hook. So you will need your crochet hook to complete the magic circle. So what you're going to do is you will need your thumb to gently lay the yarn over. So you're just going to lay your yarn over your fingers like so. And you're going to take your yarn, you're going to wrap it around your 3 middle fingers, crossing it over at the back and not crossing it at the front. Don't worry, I will show you this again. So this is how it looks. You started here and you wrapped your yarn around, crossing at the back and not crossing at the front. Now you're going to introduce your crochet hook. You're going to take your crochet hook underneath the first loop on your fingers. You're going to grasp the second loop and pull it under the first loop, like so, making sure that your pinky finger is still gripping the yarn. Then you're going to gently rotate your crochet hook towards the sky, like so, and you're going to pick up the back loop again. So you should still have your front loop and your back loop. You're going to pick up the back loop once again. Again, it can be quite fiddly, so gently pick it up and slide it through the loop on your hook. So once you've got that, you can gently remove your fingers, and now you have your magic circle. Now the magic circle is really nice because it can get really small and enclose all of your stitches, or it can get really big. It grows and it shrinks. So don't worry, I am going to show you that again because this one is a little bit more advanced and it can be very confusing. But go ahead and rewind if you haven't got it already, or continue watching and I'll show you again. Okay then, so taking your tail end of yarn and laying it over your fingers like so, you're going to gently wrap your yarn, crossing it at the back and not crossing it at the front. Just like so. Then introducing your crochet hook, slide it underneath the first loop, grab the second loop and pull it under the first loop, rotate your crochet hook up to the sky so you have a loop on your crochet hook, then take the back loop once again and slide it through the loop on your crochet hook. Then gently remove your fingers and you have your magic circle. Just like so. So go ahead and rewind the video if you have to and watch this through a few times. Keep practicing because this can be very, very tricky to get the hang of, but it is the second way that you start your crochet projects. Okay then, so I hope that was helpful to you. I just went through the Slipknot twice and the magic circle twice. Don't forget to rewind and keep watching until you have mastered these. They are the 2 ways that you can start your crochet project, and they're really, really helpful to learn. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this today and I hope you found it helpful. As I said, I'm going to do kind of a crochet beginner series over the next few weeks, so hopefully you'll tune into that and start to learn some crochet stitches, and you'll love it just as much as I do and the rest of the crochet and knitting community do as well. You'll soon become addicted and won't be able to put your crochet hook down. So thank you all so much. Don't forget to comment down below what things you'd like to see in the future. Leave me a like if you found this helpful and enjoyed it, and also subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video, and you can watch all of my crochet projects and knitting projects that I do in the future. Follow me on Instagram if you have the chance. I'm at hooks.andneedles1, and thank you all, and I'll see you next week.